them saying, can you tighten that up a bit?
So this is just a quick video to show you my latest Raspberry Pi project. So basically I took a Raspberry Pi, hooked it up to this old TV that I had lying around, stuck it in the kitchen, and I built this kind of web interface on here. So it was kind of fun to have in the kitchen. Basically this is a YouTube live, so I got a selection of 8 YouTube live channels that I liked, just some music and news channels. Stick that on there. We've got the time and the date overlaid on the top in the corner. We've got this traditional clock face here which you can just glance at, and you can change the whole design of this whatever you want. Just create a JPEG, stick it in the background. Also the colours here change depending on the time of day, so you know, it's afternoon now, so we've got blue. You know, as it gets later it's going to go to sunset colours. Then here we're using a Yahoo weather API to pull in today's weather and tomorrow's weather and the humidity and the wind, the temperature, and then along the bottom here we've got oh, don't look at that yet. Along the bottom here we've got our YouTube live channels. It's got these little icons you can quickly skip if you want to a different channel. So this is France 24 live news stream. And then here we got some volume controls. This is using the YouTube API, so you can have medium volume, high volume. You can mute it and turn back to your volume setting. So yeah, and then each of these live streams has a time setting associated with it. So like I have the news channel on for 15 minutes, and then I have music just for 5 minutes, and then we flip to like the NASA channel for 5 minutes and go back to a different news channel for another 15 minutes, things like that. So it's just constantly changing throughout the day. And then down here at the bottom I've just added this, which is a music player bar. So if you want to just play some music, while you're doing something in the kitchen, no problem. You've got a playlist here that you can add. So that's just an extra thing I added on there. And then also here we've got the www icon, so I'm going to click on that. This now takes us to a web browser, which is DuckDuckGo on the Raspberry Pi, and so I can search for something like, I don't know, chocolate cake recipe. So then it's going to come up with you know, some useful information that I might want on the TV in the kitchen. And then back up here we've got a frame, so we can just click back to our news display. And then I've got a keyboard that I had lying around, an old keyboard, so Apple, that I'm using, and a tiny little mouse, so control it. But I've also got a remote control thing that you can use. And then what else do we have? Oh right, so behind all this, as I say, it's just running in the browser. So behind this you just have your browser and your Raspberry Pi. It's running on Chromium, and you know, my other video showed you how to set up that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little download. You can download all of the files you need to set this up if you want to do the same thing. What's loading up here is the Raspberry Pi, and I just added an LED light, and I added a reset button, and this little wooden case, and that's it. It cost me 5,000 yen, or about $30.
remembered next Friday in a special public celebration.
We got it in full screen mode.